Well, Scorpio, I did say last month that with the transit of one of your ruling planets, Mars, in the upper part of the horoscope, this should really be one of the, you know, key periods of the year for you. On the one hand, you've got Mars there in the upper part of the zodiac, that's directly overhead, where you would imagine the sun to be at midday, and then a little off center there, you've got your lucky finance and karmic planet Jupiter, also giving you a lovely boost of positive energy, health, and vitality. So this really has to be one of the better periods of the year, if not your life, I would say. You do have that conjunction of 4 planets: Mercury, the North Node, Saturn, and Venus. All of these planets are what we call inimical, affecting the first house. Now, this is your health. Some of you may be experiencing some difficulties. I'm a Scorpio, as some of you know. I'm having some trouble with my knees at the moment, my lower back. I just got an adjustment there. I don't think these are what we would call endangering sort of aspects for most of us, but certainly aspects to keep in mind and to just pay a little bit more attention to your health. I've been sleeping a lot more lately. I tend to get by on 3 or 4 hours a night, but I must say getting to bed a bit earlier has helped me at this time. If you can't get to bed early and you're a bit of a night owl like me, then definitely have your cat nap during the day. That will revitalize you. One of those power naps is absolutely wonderful. Some impulsive reaction on your part to someone in your work or in your professional area is shown by this very close conjunction up to the 3rd by the Moon and Mars. These are friendly planets. I don't see this as a major drama or anything that's going to threaten your career, but it could just create a little bit of tension there. You could be upset with someone. Just minor details. I'd let them pass by like water off a duck's back, if I could put it that way. Let's look at the chronology of transits throughout the month of October. Excuse my rickety table here and my rickety chair. I'm not actually at home in the Philippines, traveling in Australia right now. But some tough communications leading up to the 2nd. Mercury in a hard aspect to the career zone. You want to say some nasty things. You need to just tone that down a little bit. You can get the same effect, I'm starting to find, by being diplomatic and being nice. In fact, I say you should kill them with kindness if you've got to kill them at all. Let's have a look here at another very nice aspect I see happening on the 8th. As you can see, I'm not going to give you all of the aspects here. I think just punctuating the month with some of the key ones will give you a big enough picture. And you can always go to my website to get more in depth on that at astrology.com.au. That aspect on the 8th of October, another very fine aspect from Venus there on the 10th. A little bit of confusion around the 10th, even though it's a good aspect. You need to keep your expectations financially real, and don't take your eye off the ball. You may start to diversify or spread yourself a little bit thin. Stick to what you know, and don't assume that you can make more money greedily by doing something you have no knowledge of. Sudden opportunities and unexpected money can come to you around the 17th, leading up to that date, due to the fine aspect from Venus to Uranus. There's a retrogression also happening here with Mercury, and that's occurring between the 2nd of October up until, I would say, let's have a look here, maybe up until the 17th, when it goes forward. It's a conjunction with Mercury and the Sun. This is called Dadhichi yoga. Makes you very, very clever, but the retrogression shows that you need to take a step back. Your first assumptions won't necessarily be true, and thereafter, the 17th, what you've learned or what someone's divulged can help you make a much clearer and more positive decision. We see there's an opposition from your ruling planet from the 11th house on the 20th. 11th house is your friends, your peer group, and that's in an opposition to Neptune. There could be some confusion over a relationship right now. You may be left in the dark. If you've been involved with someone, they may have backed off rather suddenly, or you're just not quite clear on what's going on. And what's frustrating is that even if you've tried to come out and put your cards on the table, that person may not be doing the same. That could be making you feel a little bit unusual, to say the least. The sun moves to the wonderful sign of Scorpio on the 23rd of October this year. So what we see, this is a solar return, bringing with it an added dimension of vitality, good fortune, professional success, and also some need for you to maybe take a chunk of time you've been allocating to your relationships and give it to yourself. So it's a strong, independent aspect. And again, your diplomacy is necessary to explain why you want more time alone rather than with your partner. But you can do it. And it's not a permanent thing. It's just a bit of a breather. Come up for air. And that will revitalize your relationships in the end. The final aspect between your two ruling planets, Mars and Pluto, occurs on the 31st of October. So leading up to that, in fact, this is an undercurrent throughout the last couple of weeks of the month. Strong physical vitality can return. So health issues that have been there look like they're on the mend, and this is going to give you a strong desire to get out and about and prove your physical strength, mainly to yourself, so that you can feel confident that your health is indeed intact. I'll be here again next month as usual. Astrology.com.au, as I mentioned earlier, for more detail, and of course personal readings are available to those of you that want to make a bit more sense of your life in a personalised one-to-one reading with me. Take care now. Bye-bye.